Hi, Mr. Shapiro. As a thing you like, you recommended that people read Economics in One Lesson.
Yeah, by Henry Hazlitt, yeah.
Right. That basically says that because of the broken window fallacy, government spending isn't great for the economy. So my question for you is war good for the economy? And if so, is it good because of government defense spending? And how does that impact your thoughts on whether World War II ended the Great Depression?
So war is not good for the economy. War is very bad for the economy. It's a misallocation of resources toward breaking things and bombing people that could be used in other ways, obviously. As far as whether World War II ended the Great Depression, only in terms of unemployment, meaning that it was really the return from, if you take 200,000 people out, well, 200,000, if you take millions of people out of the workforce immediately and start paying them money from future spending, then there will be an immediate boost in the employment rate. I mean, a bunch of people who are unemployed now have jobs. That doesn't necessarily mean that the economy is getting a lot stronger. In the aftermath of World War II, with the rest of the world fundamentally destroyed, that gave us an enormous market for us to export to, basically. There were an enormous number of countries who needed to buy our stuff and who required our stuff. And that new export market, combined with men returning from war and capital enthusiasm for getting back involved in the economy, meant a lot. Also, there was some deregulation that happened after World War II. There was heavy regulation during World War II itself. In fact, Hazlitt leads off the beginning of his book basically by saying people think war is good for the economy. War is not good for the economy. It creates a short-term boost in spending, which looks like it's good for the economy, but it doesn't lead to any underlying significant growth in economic prosperity or in the creation of new products and services that make our lives better, because people tend to equate unemployment rate with good economy. That's not true. The USSR had a 100% employment rate and a crappy economy.